What's up guys? We are going to the DMZ today. This is Tash and Brad and Luke. We're joined by, that's our bus. Let's see what the DMZ is all about. Yeah, it's going to be a long day, so we need to get some water. We've been instructed, wear comfortable shoes, wear comfortable clothing, and then wait for the bus. It's currently like 7:30, so we got like 25 minutes to get some brekkie. And then we've got an hour bus journey. But I'm looking forward to this one, the DMZ, the Demilitarized Zone between South Korea and North Korea, if you didn't know what it means. Everything's going to be explained on the way. We're going to have tour guides and everything. And fingers crossed we can get in, because sometimes they shut down the border depending on how North Korea acts. So we're going to go find breakfast first, because it could be a long day of not eating. That there's the 5-story Daiso building. That right there is the adult shop. That right there is the Nabi hostel. Nah, let's actually get some food though. Alright, we got our coffees, got our muffins. We're gonna try and eat them quick. Got other fellow tourists going to the DMZ. Everyone's making their way towards the bus. So, it's strange, here in South Korea, if you just get Americano without milk, it's like half the price. As soon as you add a drop of milk in, they charge you like twice as much. They're nice, isn't it? Alright, we're getting on the bus now. Oh, what's up, man?
You can chance on me. Oh no, look, who's that?
Alright, so that lady down there is our tour guide. She's got like Demilitarized Zone on her t-shirt. Have a look. And we're off 8 o'clock on the dot. Let's see what the DMZ tour entails.
North Korean money? One looks like a North Korean, so old one, new one. Old one you don't use, you can't use.
She's just telling us like stories about what happened in North Korea and what's the DMZ zone like, and different significant people. So one of them stories was the guy that invented Hyundai. He was actually North Korean, and when he was young he migrated down to South Korea to open a business, and when he became the richest man in South Korea, he felt sorry for his family because he couldn't go back. So what he done, he sent a load of lorries and trucks and cows over there, because all the North Koreans and his family were starving. I think he sent like 1,000 cows, and a lot of these North Korean, like South Korean families have North Korean family relatives that they'll never ever see again. Alright, so we jumped off the bus. I think we're at the place where we buy the tickets. And we've got like 45 minutes here, but there's like a theme park over there. Try and show you guys that. Don't know, we're following our tour guide. She don't really take much, she just goes on a mission and then you follow her. So we'll see where we end up.
I give you more time later. But anyway, 9:30 inside the bus.
Our tour guide's buying tickets for the next 35 minutes, so we got about 35-40 minutes to explore. We've got a few things to explore. Let's see what there is. What's this? So on the bus she was saying like the Korean War was basically a world war within Korea. So it weren't really a Korea war, because there was 67 countries involved in that war. So it's pretty much World War III just in Korea. Obviously the Chinese and like the Soviet Union was on the North Korean side, and then the Americans and obviously the UN nations were on the other side for South Korea, and then they met in the middle and come to an agreement.
86 walks from 86 battlefields.
That song that's playing there is called 30 Years Lost, and basically what it was is when the families got separated, the South Koreans and the North Koreans, obviously no one could see each other. So after 30 years, what they did is they broadcast on a live radio station. They broadcast on a live radio station that the people in North Korea could hear. So the South Koreans for like 138 days were just listing the names of the people, like, I'm Bradley Crafer from Essex, or I'm Bradley Crafer from Seoul, like, I'm looking for my daughter that I lost. She was 7 years old at the time. She had a scar on her arm and stuff like that. And they broadcast it straight for 138 days, just for a little bit of connection, for that little bit of hope to see or hear from their family again. And that went 24 hours a day, every single day.
Oh look, fish.
That's a South Korean fish. This locomotive here is just a representation of the North Korean South Korean War. They left it here, it got derailed and they just left it here in the DMZ, so now it's turned into like a heritage site here, just in remembrance.
Oh, there's a captain.
What?
Okay.
Buy yourself some Korean military merch. Thing is, you ain't gonna get that across on the plane, are you?
It's a kiwi.
What? No way they're gonna allow you to get across. Not in China, mate.
Put it in your suitcase.
No way. So these statues represent the women that during the war, they're basically sex slaves used by the Japanese. It says it here, like, these two statues of peace depicts the victims of sexual slavery who were forcibly mobilized by the Japanese military during the Asia-Pacific War. They were forced into sexual slavery, and then once the war ended, the people of Korea like disowned them anyway, of South Korea. They tried to go back to like Seoul and stuff like that, but they were so like frowned upon, obviously, because they saw it as like it was a shame that they were just raped. So they never ever got to integrate back into society anyway, didn't they?
Yeah, it was like they were shunned.
Yeah, it wasn't their fault. It was not under their circumstances, it was just they was forced into it. Right, let's go see these this theme park quick, show you guys this. So on the North Korean border, well, near the North Korean border, obviously there's a theme park. I don't see any of the rides working. Bloody buses everywhere. Oh, Jesus Christ, nearly got hit by a bus.
They're in a rush, so they just don't care.
The history of like this area and the demilitarized zone, and then they've just got like a theme park just to bring a little bit of joy to the area, I suppose.
Bit creepy, isn't it? I wouldn't like to come here at night. Imagine like you just come here at night and like that thing randomly just starts like swinging around.
To be honest, it actually don't appear to be open today. There isn't any of the workers at any of the booths.
Oh mate, that spider web is huge.
Oh. Right, let's get back to the bus. If not, we're gonna miss the bus.
Next thing you know, it's going to be a picture of me.
So we are going to the suspension bridge.
So earlier our tour guide Yoon said that usually they only let in 25 buses per day. She was queuing up and she ended up getting the 28th ticket. She said she stood there and she begged and she managed to get the 28th ticket. And we'll be able to go through the DMZ at 1 o'clock. Now we're on the way to the suspension bridge. I think Yoon needs to have a rest since she spent all that time getting the tickets.
Alright, we made it to the suspension bridge. when we get down there, I'll show you. Hopefully there's a cafe or something, because we are thirsty, man. One thing with South Korea, you're never hydrated.
One, just a moment. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful.
He tried to run off, didn't he?
Good.
Yeah. Wow. The bridge is absolutely beautiful here. This is just a stop before the DMZ. We've got the slot booked at 1 o'clock at the actual DMZ tour. So you just come to this suspension bridge here. Have a look. It's nice. Hello. Hello. Very good, very good, very good. Good, very good. Very good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. That was funny.
That was funny.
I went past and I shook like 3-4 hands. Right, so there ain't much to do over here. You just gotta enjoy the scenery. It is pretty peaceful. But I'm looking forward to the DMZ tour, so I'll probably walk back across the bridge and get a drink now. Yeah. Because old Lukey boy is dehydrated. I'm roasted.
Yeah, let's go.
Why are you spinning on my head? Just sweating buckets. Oh. Alright, we made it to the observatory. We got to rush up to the 3rd floor or something. All of our groups going in now. This is the final stop before we actually get to go into the DMZ. Come on, Snakers!
17 of the newly built one-story adobe buildings.
You probably can't see it on the GoPro, but what I'll do is I'll zoom in with the phone camera. Yeah, this is the observatory where you can see over to North Korea now. It's like the closest point that public civilians can go or something that isn't in the demilitarized zone. You can see like North Korea in the distance. Over there.
Okay, yeah, come closer. That is North Korea. Can you see that? Yeah, that side, that is North Korea. Okay, as already mentioned, the closest is...
What's your fault?
It's a bit cloudy, isn't it? But yeah, apparently that other tour guide said apparently that is not North Korea.
No, that's South Korea.
Don't get confused. That's not North Korea.
That's North Korea over there.
That's North Korea.
I mean, it is close. I mean, everyone's looking through the binoculars to try and see if they can see any like North Korean people maybe swimming across. I don't know.
I can see houses. There's a white house with trees in front of it.
Yeah. Alright, so that's basically that, the observatory. Yeah, we're checking again once we're actually coming into the DMZ. There's not much to see today, man. It's all hazy.
Five years later, they treat just a normal South Korean. Gate 2, North Korea. This is the CIQ. So I post on the group chat this photo shoot. Okay, so from here area, then get inside the search tunnel. So first we're going to take pictures.
Alright, time to go in. We gotta watch a video first, like a propaganda video. And then we're gonna go in the 3rd tunnel. But here we are, guys, the DMZ. We're in the demilitarized zone.
the world's only demilitarized zone, DMZ. On June 25, 1950, the invasion of South Korea by the North began with earth-shattering sounds of artillery.
According to that video, the DMZ will live on forever.
Until reunification.
But until that point, the DMZ will live on forever.
Alright.
We gotta put our stuff in some lockers.
Are you actually not allowed to take your phone or anything?
No.
You're not allowed to, like, I guess you're not allowed to take any videos.
Alright, see you in a bit, mate. See you in a bit.
Bye.
It's good. How'd you feel? How'd you feel? He's done, he's done. He's done. How'd you feel? Oh. Yeah, that was good. We was like racing back up the hill. So the hill goes 75 meters deep. And then it's like 200-300 meters straight. But on the way back up, it's like a 45-degree incline. But mate, we was with Luke, and then it blew up.
Oh, mate, my car's
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that comes to the end of the DMZ tour. So we couldn't take our phones or any belongings down in the tunnel, because just in case you're a spy. So they check you and they make you stick it all in them lockers before you go down there. So yeah, that's been the end of the DMZ tour. Where did we book the tour? We booked the tour via booking.com, but they linked it towards Klook. So if you do want to do that tour, make sure you jump on Klook. Our guide's name is Yoon. Yoon.
That's how you say it, I think.
And to be honest, she's a really good guide. So what we're going to do now is, do we recommend the tour first of all?
I recommend it. I think don't expect to, like, you know, really get to see anything like super, like, you know, restricted feeling, because end of the day it's a demilitarized zone for a reason. There is so much like happening here so that the people that are visiting are safe. You know, they even said that in the video, like obviously, whoa. They obviously say, like, you know, because tourists are coming here, they have to make sure it is super safe. Any little whiff of something happening and they close it and they send you home. So yeah, don't expect to see anything like super like restricted, but it is really cool. And especially when you go down into the tunnel, you can like see into like the area, which like obviously we can't go to because it's then verging on like North, like it's in North Korea. Like I looked at trees that are in North Korea.
Yeah, exactly. And the closest we got to North Korea is in that tunnel. It's 150 meters away from the furthest point. But like I said, we couldn't film it, but it is what it is. So we do recommend it. Just don't expect to go into North Korea because at the moment that is not going to happen. No. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back to Seoul. That was the last stop on the tour. We're going to head back to Seoul and we're going to hit up a pie shop, ain't we? Yeah, it's called, is it called Republic of what? Republic of Korean Pies, I think. Oh yeah, Life of Republic. Oh, I don't know. It's a pie shop and they have peppered steak and they've got chicken and mushroom and it sounds like an absolute delight. So we're going to go there. Yeah, so we're going to finish the day there and maybe get a little bit of dessert at another pie shop that does Luke's favourite, meringue pie. Let's go see how he's doing after he got cooked on that hill. You looking forward to meringue pie?
Lemon meringue pie.
Lemon meringue pie.
Oh, get it,
yeah.
right.
And he's having chicken and mushroom pie from that pie and mash shop, innit?
Yeah, I might have to say him, I don't know.
Alright, so cut to us eating some grub after a well-deserved day at the DMZ here in South Korea.